Number 1. The Navy SEALs. Sea, Air, Land. That's what SEAL stands for, and that's exactly where they operate. Anywhere, any environment, any time. SEALs are the most recognized special operations force on the planet, but recognition doesn't mean understood. These are not soldiers who got lucky with a marketing deal. They complete one of the most brutal selection programs in military history, BUD/S, Basic Underwater Demolition/SEAL Training. 6 months of cold water, sleep deprivation, and constant failure. Most candidates ring the bell. They quit. The ones who don't become SEALs. From there, they deploy in small teams. 8 men, surgical strikes, hostage rescue, direct action raids, counterterrorism. They were the tip of the spear in the raid on Osama bin Laden's compound in Abbottabad. That was SEAL Team 6, officially called DEVGRU, the most elite tier within an already elite force. Fast, lethal, gone before you know they were there. Number 2, SEAL Team 6. DEVGRU, Development Group. That's the sanitized name. What it really means, the top of the pyramid. DEVGRU operators are pulled from existing SEAL teams after years of proven combat experience. They go through an additional selection, so classified, most of its details are still redacted. These are the men called when a mission is so sensitive, so high risk, so politically explosive, that failure is not an option the government is prepared to explain. Counterterrorism, hostage rescue, high-value target elimination. They operate globally, often with no official footprint, no press release, no announcement, just results. If Navy SEALs are elite, DEVGRU is elite squared. Number 3. SWCC, Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman. You need SEALs inserted at 2 a.m. into a denied access coastline. Someone has to drive the boat. But this isn't driving. This is warfare on water. SWCC operators crew the Navy's Special Operations boats, Mark V patrol craft, RHIBs, and combat rubber raiding craft. They are not support staff. They are combatants. They insert and extract SEAL teams under fire. They conduct independent direct action missions on coastal targets. They interdict enemy vessels. They own the littoral zone, the space where ocean meets land, and they fight for it. Their training is separate from SEALs, but equally brutal. Navigation under fire, high-speed boat handling in zero visibility, weapon systems that would look at home on a gunship, small boats, big firepower, zero hesitation. Number 4, EOD. Explosive Ordnance Disposal. The bomb is ticking. Everyone else is running away. This person walks toward it. Naval EOD technicians are the most technically trained operators in the entire U.S. military. They don't just defuse bombs. They render safe improvised explosive devices, nuclear weapons, biological threats, and chemical munitions. They operate underwater, clearing mines from ship hulls and harbor entrances. They support SEAL missions by eliminating explosive threats before teams enter a target. The pipeline to become a Navy EOD tech takes nearly 2 years of continuous training. Physics, chemistry, diving, parachuting, robotics. They have to understand the device completely before they can stop it. EOD doesn't get the movie posters. They get the job done anyway. Number 5. Divers. Navy combatant divers and salvage divers. The ocean is already trying to kill you. These operators use that. Navy combatant divers, distinct from SEALs, specialize in underwater survey, reconnaissance, and combat diving operations that don't require direct action raids. They map coastlines before invasions. They locate and mark underwater obstacles. They work in total darkness with closed-circuit rebreathers that produce zero bubbles, completely invisible to the enemy above the surface. Salvage divers are different again. They recover crashed aircraft, sunken ships, lost equipment, often at extreme depth, under hostile conditions, with time running out. They are the ones who get there when no one else can reach the bottom. The ocean has a floor. These people know every inch of it. Number 6. NSWSA, Intelligence and Enablers. The trigger pulls on the battlefield, but the targeting happens here. Behind every SEAL raid, every DEVGRU operation, every SWCC insertion, there is an intelligence and support infrastructure that makes it possible. Naval Special Warfare support personnel handle signals intelligence, human intelligence, targeting analysis, communications, and logistics for the entire NSW enterprise. These operators aren't on the breach team, but without them, the breach team doesn't know which door to kick. War is information. The people who process it are invisible. That's exactly how they want it. Number 7. NECC, Naval Expeditionary Combat Command. The Navy doesn't just operate at sea, it pushes inland, and NECC is how. The Naval Expeditionary Combat Command brings together riverine squadrons, construction battalions, explosive ordnance disposal, maritime security, and expeditionary intelligence, all under one command structure designed to project naval power deep into denied territory. Riverine units patrol rivers and waterways in armored combat boats, controlling the arteries of landlocked conflict zones. Construction battalions, the Seabees, build forward operating bases under fire. Security forces protect ports, pipelines, and critical infrastructure. NECC is the Navy operating beyond the ocean. It's the Navy saying, the water ends here, and we don't. The bottom line? The U.S. Navy doesn't have one special operations force. It has an entire ecosystem, each unit shaped for a different kind of darkness, a different kind of impossible. SEALs hit the target. DEVGRU hits the targets no one else can touch. SWCC gets them there and back. EOD clears the path. Divers own the deep. Intelligence drives everything. And NECC takes the fight to places the ocean never reached. They are not interchangeable. They are not redundant. They are a system. And when that system runs, the enemy doesn't see it coming. And neither will you, until our next video drops.